Meantime, the ex-wife of the gunman in the Orlando attack spoke to the press a few minutes ago in Boulder, Colorado. Let's take a listen.
He wanted to be a police officer, so he trained with his friends who were police officers, and he had a license to have a gun in Florida. You're allowed to do that. So he didn't practice anything in front of me, but I'm sure he went to shooting ranges. Yeah, that I saw. It was one of those old silver pistol. Yeah.
I saw a picture with he had maybe an NYPD t-shirt on.
Right, like I said, he wanted to be a police officer. He applied to the police academy, and he worked as a correctional officer or something at a juvenile delinquent center. So he was working up and gaining experience to become an officer.
Do you remember what the name of that facility was?
I'm not sure, but I believe it was in Fort Pierce, a juvenile delinquent center in Fort Pierce.
He applied to an academy. Do you remember which?
No, I don't know any of that information.
And any of his friends at the time, like anything sort of radical or anything about them that you remember?
No, I don't. There was no sign of any of this at all. Huh?
How did you meet him?
Online.
Did he ever express feelings that he didn't like
A few times. Yeah.
Do you remember?
I personally am not a person that remembers anything negative about anybody. You know, I don't hold that in. If anything, I do everything to kill my ego every day and kill anything negative that I remember. So, you know.
But you did feel like you had that sense that he didn't.
Her and her family felt that from the beginning, that he was an imbalanced person, you know. I hear the media like really trying to make this about ISIS or Islam or this or that, but it's just about imbalanced. It's about society, you know. It's about parenting. It's about accepting each other, you know. It's not about differences and wars, you know. It's about us looking at ourselves and see how can we be different to help people, you know.
So you're thinking it's more mental illness?
Yeah.
It is definitely mental illness, you know, and I feel for his family too, because, you know, sometimes people may be tagged as radicals or fundamentalists, but, you know, like from the things I've seen from his father and what he said, you know, no one ever expected that he would do this. No one ever expected, because even the things that she told me about him from the beginning, you know, I thought he was a man that was very confused and very troubled, you know, and abused women. Like there's so many all over the world, whether they be Christians, Muslims, even Buddhists, even Gandhi hit Indira, you know, and that's not about that, you know, and that's what I really pray, and I ask, you know, for everyone to just forgive everybody else too, you know. It's not about our difference, it's about us helping each other to live in a more harmonious way where we can accept each other, so people don't feel so like they can't fit in, and they're so different that they may be brought to something like this, you know. So that's what I ask you as a media. We have a responsibility, you know, because this is a very delicate matter. Let's not make this about another reason to invade Afghanistan or something. That's not what this is about. This is about us making peace with each other, and first with ourselves and our children and our families and our wives and our mothers and our fathers. And now I just ask you all to understand that we have had a long day, especially Sitora, you know. Thank you.